And in this economic system that we all live in, money talks. And unless you understand that, you're never going to be able to win in this system.
I was about to start popping my shit. Okay, here we go. I think my mic is on. Gotta make sure my mic is on. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is going on, beautiful people? It is your girl, FoXXy, here for Money Talk Mondays. All right. So I'm going live on here as well as Patreon, and then I'm moving the BTS to Patreon because there's going to be a lot that we are covering today, honey. Woo! Man, listen, it's about to, we are in very, very interesting times right now. Okay, this transit that just started today. Oh, buddy. This transit that started today, man, oh man. Mars is in Capricorn. Mars is in Capricorn. What up, coach? Yo. So, all right. So before I start, if it's your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back, baby. All right. Now, this is for entertainment purposes only. Welcome to Money Talk Mondays. This segment is where I'll be doing reading predictions on the future of the financial market using tarot and astrology. Now, the purpose of these readings is to get a glimpse of any possibilities of what may come in the near future of the market and the economic state of the world that we can possibly prepare for, because proper preparation prevents poor performance. Again, these are just predictions. I'm just a messenger. You take care of the shipping and handling. Again, these are just predictions. I am not a financial advisor in no shape or form, so please do your own due diligence. If you are interested in booking a personal, all of the links are in my description. So we are gathered here today because the market mood board is about to change, baby. All right. It is about to change. It's about to change. It is about to change. Some of y'all might be sad. Some of y'all actually could possibly benefit from this. So tonight we're going to talk about Mars entering Capricorn, and some of y'all probably like, what the fuck does that mean, or whatever. Whether if you believe in astrology or not, just understand. Astrologers, okay, millionaires don't use astrology, but billionaires do. So now, this is not something that's light or emotional or impulsive sort of energy. This is about power consolidation energy. So this transit is going to be tightening up institutions. Okay, this institution tightens their grip. This is discipline, pressure, and ambition and strategy replacing chaos. Mars doesn't do the feels when it's in Capricorn. Mars is all about executing in the sign of Capricorn. So when Mars moves through a sign that governs governments, corporations, bureaucracy, systems, and infrastructure, the money is going to move real different. Okay, let's be real clear. So what Mars in Capricorn, matter of fact, let me go ahead and do, hold on, the intro. Let me write down the intros real quick. Okay. So when it comes to Mars in the sign of Capricorn, right? This ain't regular whatsoever. Mars equals action, aggression, force, momentum, and conflict and initiative, while Capricorn equals government, corporations, banks, systems, regulation, hierarchy, and long-term power. So together with these two energies, we have action through systems, aggression via policies, power moves behind closed doors, slow, strategic, controlled force. So this isn't chaotic Mars. This is calculated. No emotional overreaction, just pressure applied quietly, strategically, and with intention. Remember, you could have intentions. Intentions ain't shit without a plan. So if Aries is the punch, Capricorn is the chokehold. Okay. And we're going to see a lot of things happening. Now, macro and global power shifts. So globally, Mars and Capricorn, what that looks like is economic warfare instead of physical. Money becomes the weapon. Regulation becomes the battleground. This is where nations may start to flex through policy and not missiles. Sound familiar? So just understand what's about to happen, what we going to start to see, because this transit is from starting today up until January 23rd. So we bringing in the new year with some new shit. Okay. Political impact is basically about power and control. So politically, this transit is going to favor authority figures who promise structure and discipline. It's going to be a lot of promises. Okay. Even if that structure feels restrictive, freedom gets deprioritized in favor of control. And that Fed rate cut, that's just a monetary policy layer. That rate cut isn't about helping everybody or everyday people. It's about stabilizing institutions. Mars in Capricorn doesn't do charity. It does risk management. So don't be, oh, they cut the Fed rates. That shit ain't for you. It wasn't for you. It's just giving you the idea that you got some shit going on. Okay. And Mars in Capricorn doesn't really fix housing. It controls it. So you might hear rates are lower, but access doesn't improve equally. Again, that shit wasn't for you. All right. So this is consolidation, not about expansion. All right. So there's going to be a lot of different things that could be happening in all sectors. So this is not meme stock season. This is balance sheet season. If it doesn't produce, protect, or enforce, it's going to struggle. Okay. Now, we also got crypto. So Mars and Capricorn, and it's not going to kill crypto. No, it's going to graduate it. This is when crypto stops being rebellious or giving a lot of resistance and starts being infrastructure. Sound familiar? Didn't XRP get approval somewhere? Oh, I'm just saying. Okay. So retail gets a little emotional during this transit and institutions get strategic. All right. So just understand that Mars and Capricorn is going to start forcing and confronting a lot of things. And also know that psychologically, this is definitely going to be like the amygdala versus strategy. So buckle up, bitches, because Mars in Capricorn is going to start forcing people to confront survival through structure. Fear is going to push people to cling to systems that they don't trust because chaos feels worse. So yeah, they're going to start hurting the masses in a very, very major way. So let's get to it. Let's see what this Mars in Capricorn is going to bring. All right. Just know what's the intro for Mars in Capricorn right now. This is gonna be the that's the intro to Mars in Capricorn right now. All right. So let's see. Let's see what this transit is going to be bringing. All right. One second. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides. All right, so let's see. Mars in Capricorn. What is this transit? What is about to happen in the market right now? Okay. Market predictions. Again, these are just predictions. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your due diligence. Okay. Please do your due diligence. Oh, you got Saturn and oh, wow, Saturn 2 times, and that's Capricorn energy. Nah, bruh. Yo, all Capricorn, straight up. Yo, Capricorn season is about to get. Ooh, look at this. You got Capricorn IUs. You got Saturn return. Okay, that's Capricorn energy, and then you also got Saturn here in reverse, truth in reverse. Oh, the lies, baby, the lies. Talk about, yo, they are definitely putting like a lot of bullshit. The 22nd could be very significant. December 22nd. Let me write that down. Let me put Money Talk BTS topics 12/22. Okay. Oh, that's when Capricorn season started, I believe, too. 12/22, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah. Capricorn season is definitely going to be it's going to be very interesting. And then you also have like 12th house here in reverse too. Oh, buddy. Yeah, let's get into this. Oh, this is going to be a juicy one. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feels it. I feels it. Okay. So now when I'm looking at this Saturn return, right? The Saturn return is physical world. And with the truth in reverse, this is interesting. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. Andy Warhol is the quote that comes to mind. Now, this is about difficulties. When Saturn returns, and I believe Saturn is also direct now too. Hold on, let me tell you right now. I do believe that Saturn is actually in direct, if I am not mistaken. 1 second. I just had my daggone chart. Yeah, Saturn is actually direct too. Oh. Yep, it's direct. I believe it turned direct. Like, yeah, it is. Saturn is actually direct too. So now this is about like judgment. This is about judgment. I'm looking at these cards here, and it's about moving things to the next level and putting the past behind you. We're about to start seeing possibly like a correction in the market happening around possibly Capricorn season. Around Capricorn season, that's when the market could start correcting. Now, with this Saturn truth in reverse, I feel like there's some sort of hidden truth, hidden lies. I just feel like there's bold lies, bold-faced lies, but there's hidden truth here. Because with this with the Saturn truth card, okay, this is like some in the 6 too, 6, something about the 6, January 6th also. This is the this is like the 3 of swords here. This is about, there could be maybe some possible like penalties. There could be some possible penalties that could be happening right before Capricorn season. That it feels like right before Capricorn season is when we could probably start to see like a little bit of redness in the market, and possible maybe like something dealing like with karma too. Okay. Ooh. What just happened? Wait a minute. That's odd. I'm so sorry, y'all. 1 minute. Let me try to figure this out. Okay. My bad. Anyway, so yeah, so now let's get to the reading. Let's see. What's all this? What's going on? What is all of this? I feel, and then even with this 12th house here and escape in reverse, I feel like there's gonna be a cat that's gonna be let out the bag here. I feel like there's a cat that's going to be let out the bag, and I feel like that's what's going to cause like some sort of a ruckus in the market. But I don't feel like it's too crazy, but it's just enough. Okay. However, I don't feel like this is something that's going to be loud. All right. It feels like this is one of those things where it's when it starts, it's just going to be like a spurt. It's just an opportunity. I feel like these are opportunities that are not going to be in your face. Okay. They feel like this doesn't feel like this is going to be opportunities that's going to be in your face. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you got the Hermit card, Three of Cups in reverse when I cut the deck. 12th house escape. This is interesting. Let me get a card for each. It's a lot of Cap energy. Oh, you got the, yeah. This is not going to be something that's going to be announced in public either. No, no, no. Interesting. This is interesting. One second. I don't know what happened here. I don't know what the heck happened. I'm sorry, y'all. 1 second. Oh, that's probably why. Okay. That's probably what was going on. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. 5 of Swords in reverse. You also got the day trader. Yeah. So it feels like there will be a shift in the market. It feels like what's going to happen is that it feels like maybe for during sometime around like Sag season, which we're in right now, and you have the day trader in reverse, it feels like that's when we're gonna see something that's shifting in the market. That's where there's going to be one last. I feel like there's about to be a shakeup. And I don't feel like this is going to be announced. Something about this. It feels like the reason why. Yeah, wow. 10 of coins. Ooh, and you also have the 5 of Swords in reverse too. The 10 of coins came out with the truth here, and at the bottom of the deck. Listen, whether if you trade or if you invest or in any form of fashion at any level, there's only going to, it feel like the market is going to be down only for just like, I'm hearing 2.5 seconds. Okay. This is not something that's going to be a streak that's going to happen. This may happen. It feels like possibly towards, you know what? Aren't they doing? I think they just sent some sort of approval in order for so that way people could trade 24 hours. This feels like this is gonna happen during like the wee hours. This doesn't feel like this is happening during the daytime. Yeah, this doesn't feel like it's happening during the daytime. Yeah, this feels like this is something that's happening in the nighttime, because I know I remember seeing something in regards to how let me see, what was it, but they said that I think they sent the approval over to, yeah, they sent, NASDAQ has some, yeah, they submitted a request to SEC for 24-hour stock trading. I feel like they're going to approve that. They're going to actually approve that. And when they approve that, that's when it feels like, yeah, we're going to see like a boost in the market, but we're also going to see something that possibly could happen in the market. There could be an instinct where the systems are gonna go down, and the market, it feels like it's like some weird blip. It's like a glitch or something like that. It's like the matrix glitches crazy. And with this Three of Wands, it's like I feel like it's only gonna last for a quick second. This could be happening maybe 3 o'clock, 3 a.m., 3 p.m. Ace of Coins. Yeah. They're on. And look, we got 3 right here also. You got the Ace of Coins and the 10 of Coins. This feel like this market is going to end up correcting during Capricorn season, possibly towards like the ending of the year, the very, very end of the year, because that's when I feel like they're going to be really implementing some sort of whole new system. Now, remember, like I was saying before, Mars in Capricorn is in regards to long term. Okay. So when it comes to that, this is all like, this isn't about, oh, you know, all like this isn't about killing certain things. The only thing that's going to be killed is stuff that aren't really sustainable. Meaning, if it's not about structure, there's a very heavy energy about structure. Crypto could actually go fucking crazy. Okay, I know XRP is actually there's something that's going on with XRP as well too. Let me write that down for BTS. Okay, so what is this about? You got 5 of Coins in reverse. Yeah, there's going to be a market correction during a Capricorn season. And you also have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it feels like not for nothing. It feels as if like some give or take between, because I keep seeing something about 3. It could be 3 days, 10 days. It feels like there's in the next like few days, there could be an issue that could happen when it comes to the trading. It feels like there could be like either some hacking or even like a system going down. SEC feels like SEC is going to end up approving 24-hour stock trading. And when they approve that, it feels like that's when the system is going to start to crash. Okay, and again, you have to remember, this is all strategic. Mars and Capricorn is all about strategic. It's action through system. It's aggression via policy. So we may start to see a lot of aggressive policies that's happening. All these power moves that's happening behind the door. Understand, like, this is literally organized chaos. This is about controlled force, slow, strategic, controlled force. Okay, so with this Ace of Cups in reverse, it's going to be something unsavory is what I'm hearing, but this is where the death and rebirth is happening. And this shit is happening. There's like, it feels like 2025 is going to go out with a big fucking bang. Okay. 2025 is going to go out with a big fucking bang. When is this Ace of Coins and with this Ace of Coins and 10 of Coins, when is this like going to happen? Because that's when you have the 8 of Cups. Oh shit. When we leave in the motherfucking new year. Okay. We only got a couple of days. We got a couple of days, 2 weeks left until the new year. And it feels like leaving out. Listen, 2026 about to come in on a big old bang. Okay. Big bang. Again, Mars is about action, aggression, force, momentum, conflict. Capricorn is about governments, corporations, bank system, regulation, hierarchy, bureaucracy, and long-term power. So they is not fucking around. Again, 9 of Swords, yeah, and you also have the 5 of Cups in reverse too. I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be some hysteria that's coming, possibly within the next 9 days. Hold on, let me write this down. Next drop in. Because when they do that next drop, 5 of Cups in reverse, there's one of those things where it's just like they're not really even going to be caring, because again, this is all about the behind the scenes type of shit. This isn't something that's loud. Like I said, there's something about a truth that's being hidden. 12, and look at this, Grand Trine blessings, Pluto transformation, and you also, yeah, man, there's a new system that's already being in the works. And I'm telling you right now, when it comes to January, it's about to 2026 is coming in with a bang. There's going to be, yep, what I just said. Look at this. Devil card in reverse, and this is Capricorn energy. Yeah. The new world order is what I'm hearing. It feels like crypto is going to take off. There's crypto crypto industry is about to take off. Yeah, you also look at this. You got the Princess of Disc in reverse too. It's a lot of earth energy here. What's up? Oh, hey. And remember, Capricorn is an earth sign too. So pay attention to a lot of energy sectors as well too. Core energy, okay? Pay attention to those energy sectors. Listen, y'all can sit here. I'm just a messenger. You take care of the shipping and handling. All right? Listen, just it's up to y'all. It is up to y'all, okay? It is up to y'all. Because if we sit here and we actually like comparing, you like let's do some like historical parallels real quick when it comes to this Mars and Capricorn and the market behavior. So, and this transit moves money. This is a transit that moves money. The money is moving. So Mars is exalted in Capricorn. That means action, discipline, hierarchy, and systems, and long game power. Now, when Mars moves through Capricorn, market tends to show capital consolidation, not speculation. Think about it. Money moves from hype to infrastructure. So all these things that's been hyped up, it doesn't matter what it is in any sector. That's when you're going to start to see, oh, okay, who's the top 5 dead or alive? You feel me? So now they're going to be more focused on the infrastructures. Weak projects are going to bleed out. Okay, see, I'm fucking glitching and shit. All right, strong balance sheets is what's the win. So in past patterns, during these times, increase institutional activity. Now, if we want to sit here and start, really like thinking, like really going into those, I believe it's 2008, I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was 2008 when this transit was also in play. Okay, so when you thinking about it, yeah, it was 08 to 09, and Mars was in Capricorn. So that aligned with the credit tightening and also layoffs, especially too, restructuring and all of those bailouts. And in 2022, the government lockdown, okay? Institutional dominance, emergency powers, massive capital, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like shit. Even in, I think, what was it, 2012 and 2013, there was post-crisis rebuilding, infrastructure focus, regulatory expansion. So if we're looking at it, it feels like now we're going into the sense of, all right, we about to do damage control, period. So there's a pattern when it comes to Mars and Capricorn. It's crackdowns, then it's forced maturity, then it's institutional consolidation. Winners equal anything that's aligned with structure. So look into those sort of stocks. Anything that's aligned with structure, period. It doesn't matter what sector it's in. Anything that's aligned with structure, and all the losing fucking stocks is gonna be just like the little speculation ones without no backing. You're gonna see, you watch, look who's backing who. So again, all of these like fucking Fed cut rates and shit like that during Mars in Capricorn, that's where the real story is. When people hear, oh, the rate cut, they thinking, okay, risk on, everything goes up. No, Mars in Capricorn is like, not everything. You know how everybody say everybody can't go? That's what Mars in Capricorn is. Everybody can't go. Not everything is going to survive this. So this is where the capital is going to flow, but selectively. So again, pay attention to the banks and the institutions that are reasserting control. Pay attention to all of these people who are trying to get these policies and who's actually being okayed. Pay attention to that. Don't even look at, because a lot of this shit is not even in the media unless you're researching it. So if there's specific certain sectors or stocks or companies or whatever it is that you are looking at, you have to do the footwork because they're not announcing this shit. Okay, with this truth in reverse, you got Saturn truth in reverse, and then you also have Saturn return upright. These mofos is not playing. Okay, what they're doing, like I said, they're just like, yo, you ain't really coming. Everybody can't go. And coming into 2026, boy, look at this Queen of Swords. I told you, watch, we're gonna start seeing a lot of motherfucking policies changing, institutions, people getting okayed. Watch who gets okayed during this process. Okay, watch who gets okayed again. And look at this, you also got Empress here. So this is the last chance and the last opportunity. All of the shit, because it feels like when the market starts to shift and say like a slight red, I'm not seeing it get like too like real drop crazy, but it's enough. Peep that. Look at that. Look at what is down, and also look at what is still keeping it surface level. Look at the ones that's the strong move in silence while the weak start riots. The strong move in silence while the weak start riots. So even when it comes to all these housing, and even when it comes to the job market, that shit going to be looking kind of shaky as well too. A lot of people's going to end up getting laid off. We are now moving into the whole new world order. So again, everybody can't come. So if people want to hold on to all these old systems and things like that, you're the ones that's going to get left behind. There's going to be uncertainty, yes, but it's only going to be for uncertainty for the people who haven't properly prepared or peep the bullshit. Because with this Nine of Swords and this Five of Cups in reverse, only some people is going to be worried, because right now this is a wrap up. And remember, 2026 numerology is 10. Endings bring new beginnings. Okay, and that's the year of the horse too. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be that's full speed ahead. January is really going to be popping off, like I said, especially for Capricorn season, because I think that's also when Donnie makes a year around usually it's around like Martin Luther King or something like that. Princess of Cups. Yep. Start looking at the bigger picture. Also, I don't know if Netflix actually, but Netflix might be one that I don't know, because with this filmmaker in reverse, something could happen with Netflix. I don't know if they still going. I don't know if there's still like a bidding war between like them and the Warner Brothers and whoever else, but I don't know. I'm not sure, but there's something about Netflix that's coming up. Yeah, you also got the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it feels like, you know what, too? Feels like there's also going to be some sort of partnership that could actually fold. However, just because it didn't work out with them, that doesn't mean that they're not going to be with somebody else. Yep, you also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's definitely like some sort of like around like maybe some collapses or in partnerships. There's a lot of things when it comes to partnerships. We may start to see some people start to get a little weird and little shaky around, especially like getting close to more of the holiday season too. So it's about to get real interesting. Yep, you also got the High Priestess here. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, hold your bridges. Okay, don't believe the hype, because there's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes, and Capricorn is definitely the type of energy where they move in silence. Okay, if you know anything about Capricorn energy, Capricorn is not loud, and with Mars and Capricorn, it's all about being very strategic. Again, the strong move in silent while the weak start riots. So we're gonna see something happen in the market where it's gonna drop, but it's only gonna be for really, really quick. It just feels like there's something. It's almost as if it's like a glitch, and it's as if like the rates, like there's something about something dropping. I just keep seeing like something drop, and then all of a sudden it's up. So if you didn't catch it at that time, because it's only for a split second, we got but so much time. There is a very small window of opportunity right now, and like I said, it feels like it's something. It could be around the 22nd. I'm gonna look, but that keeps coming up. There's something about the 22nd. All right, listen, I am not a financial advisor. Again, please do your due diligence. Love and light, y'all.